My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind all of you to never forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you and Dr. B genuinely cares about you. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to talk to you about your hair loss and this medication that we call Minoxidil. Minoxidil that can be applied topically on your hair and that can be taken via prescription medication, a prescription from your doctor, oral low dose medication at 2.5 to 5 milligrams per day for men and lower dose 0.25 to 1.5 milligrams of minoxidil per day for women. Minoxidil was first discovered and synthesized to treat high blood pressure resistant to other medications, right? And of course, obviously, the medication was given at way higher doses than that, almost 40 milligrams per day, and they found out that it has a lot of side effects, and one of the major side effects was the appearance of left ventricular hypertrophy, LVH, left ventricular hypertrophy, in which your heart becomes big. I had a beautiful exchange of messages with one of my viewers, a nice gentleman who did a lot of research, and I thank him for his contribution to this video, because it gave me also the idea to post the results of also his research and to help other people about whether or not it's beneficial to take this minoxidil at low dose oral minoxidil prescription medication, unlike the one that you put topical. So it is supposed to help you grow your hair, or at least to slow down the pace at which you're gonna lose your hair. It is important to understand that everybody is different. Everybody's gonna react differently to any medication, right? So for you taking minoxidil, it might work or it might not work, or even if it works, eventually the effect will probably decrease over time and eventually stop. Right, which is common sense. And you might or might not develop left ventricular hypertrophy in your heart. The muscle of the heart becomes big, in addition to other side effects like fluid accumulating around your heart, fluid retention, fluid accumulating around your lungs, and other side effects, right? Who knows? You might develop them or you might not develop them. But if you are really worried about your hair loss and it's a big issue for you, right? And I respect that. Look, among my family members, my neighbors, my coworkers, I see thousands, hundreds, and my patients of men who are losing their hair and who are bald, and they don't give a catso. They don't care at all, because most of them are just happily married. They make a lot of money. They are happy. They have kids. Their last worry is the hair that is shedding on their head. They cannot care less about that. But if it worries you, then what do you have to lose to try it? I don't know. What do you have to lose? Maybe it's going to work. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe you're never going to develop any side effects. Make sure in case you decide to use it, that you have a cardiac examination with a echocardiogram, or ideally an MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. Talk to your doctor, right, to see if your heart is not becoming big and if you're not developing fluid around your heart, right? Worst comes to worst, you will have to just stop it. Usually, hopefully, the heart becoming big. After you stop the medication, it will decrease in size and become normal again. But we don't have any research about that. We don't have any research regarding the side effect of this low-dose minoxidil compared to the high-dose minoxidil that they used to take for people who had high blood pressure. So you won't be able to find any research on any website because the company that manufactures the minoxidil wants to keep you in the dark. They don't want you to know of any side effects at all so that you buy their product. Do you understand what I'm saying? It would be very easy for the manufacturers of this minoxidil to give it for free to 1,000 men and to see how do these people react and what are the side effects that they develop at low dose, right? But they won't do it because they want you to keep buying it. Because if they find that it gives you bad side effects, then you're going to stop buying it, right? And there is absolutely no research at all about how long is this medication effective, right? If it is, right? So we don't know what percentage of men are going to actually respond to this minoxidil. And response is, responding to minoxidil is a very relative term. Are you going to grow enough hair to be happy? Or is just going to be a little bit of hair like here? So then what's the point, right? So responding to the minoxidil means what percentage of men who are taking this low-dose minoxidil or women who are taking this low-dose minoxidil, what percentage of them are really happy and oh my God, look at my hair, it stops completely shedding and it's now growing back like Dr. B, right? They won't tell you because they don't want you to know, because they want you to keep buying it, right? What I suspect is that the minoxidil, if they were to do the study, would be effective in only a few percentage of men, and those in which it is effective, eventually after a few months or a few years, the effect will wane and disappear. And I suspect that very much because, believe me, all the millionaires and billionaires on earth who have all the money to buy the entire planet and the entire supply of minoxidil, they would have already bought it, right? If minoxidil was the miraculous drug, the miraculous medication who will stop your hair loss completely and give you a full set of hair. Right? Jeff Bezos would have bought all the factories, all the companies that make minoxidil and kept him for himself, and every day he would be eating that minoxidil, right? He wouldn't be bald the way he is. Same thing for John Travolta, same thing for Vin Diesel, same thing for the Prince Charles, Prince, what's the other buffoon in the British family, right? All these royal family members in England who call themselves royals. There's no king or prince or queen. We are all equal, guys. The only king is God. So anyways, these people in England in the royal family who call themselves royals, they are all losing their hair. Right? And they have billions. The estimated fortune of the royal family is 30 billion euros. The royal family in England, right? They have $30 billion in assets. Think about that. So if it was really working, Prince William, I just remember his name, Prince William and Prince Harry, right? They wouldn't be balding like crazy, right? I mean, look at them. They are losing their entire hair. Right? And they have billions of dollars. So if minoxidil was really the miracle, I bet you they have tried everything. All these vitamins and minerals and minoxidil and Propecia and blah, I've tried it all. Right? And eventually the effect disappears. Like a lot of medications, eventually your body develops tolerance and it doesn't work anymore. Or it just doesn't work at all from the beginning. But again, as I said, you have nothing to lose. If losing your hair generates so much anxiety, you don't feel happy with yourself, you look at the mirror, you're not happy, you're not content, something is wrong with you, and you need to fix that hair loss and that balding, then try it. What do you have to lose? And you can even try it with finasteride. But make sure if you use minoxidil oral, because we don't have any studies about its potential side effect, right? Then make sure that you check yourself with a cardiologist about left ventricular hypertrophy. But again, we have no study about low dose minoxidil. And again, I thank this viewer. He will recognize himself for the research that he has done, and it motivated me to make the video so that I can spread it to everyone, so that I can spread the knowledge. And thanks to his research, thank you, sir, for what you did, and so that everybody knows about it. And again, do not forget that scientific research costs hundreds of millions of dollars. It is time consuming, it is extremely expensive, and a pharmaceutical company, a drug maker, is not going to engage in any scientific study if there is no money for them. So what would be the point of the drug maker of minoxidil to do the study on the long-term side effect, and then they find out that, you know what, it causes a lot of side effects, so then you're going to stop buying it. So by not doing the study, they keep you in the dark, and because you're desperate for your hair loss, you're going to buy it. Because you don't know if it's going to have side effects or not, so who the hell with it, I'm desperate, I'm going to try it. And I understand and I respect that. But make sure you have a cardiac examination after 6 months and after 1 year with an echocardiogram or an MRI. Just talk to your cardiologist, to your doctor. God bless you guys. Dr. B took the Hippocratic Oath, and I promised I will never, ever, ever lie to you. I will never, ever bring you anything else but the science. Regardless of your ethnicity, your political affiliation, gender, sexual orientation, whether you claim to be a man, a woman, or anything in between, regardless of your religion and blah, blah, blah. I love you. I love you a lot. And thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your comments. Even criticisms are welcome. Thank you for your questions, your encouragements, and everything. May God bless you. May God keep you healthy and successful. Thank also to the help of Dr. B, who will help you to get older and to age gracefully. Kopkun Makmak, Kopkun Nakrap, Sawadee Krap, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.